Oh, hey Hogan. Looks like it's just the two of us in this room. Wow, you look so helpless and weak. Be ashamed if something happened to you, huh?
Yo, homie. So everybody's got a catchphrase, these guys. This everybody's got a. What's happening to me? Why can't I talk? It's too early for me to talk. It's 9:27 a.m. Look at the sun. The white looks different. Yo, homie. Everybody's got a catchphrase these days, okay? And what's his name? Elijah one. So he said, I found out he said that he was half Lebanese. So I guess Lebanese people also get names like Elijah and whatever. So that's like a weight of my chest. That's like a stone off my chest. I thought he was like half Jewish or something. Okay, so now I can like him more. Okay, I know he's supposed to be Christian. I'm supposed to be, I'm pagan. But I don't gotta hate him better than, okay, Lebanese, okay, you're a Christian, you're wrong, but religion not Jewish. Okay, so I thought, let's make a positive, a nice, a good feel, a positive video. We're only gonna talk good things. We're only gonna talk positive things. You're gonna feel all good watching this video. Just inspired by Elijah Wong. Okay, inspired. Because in the first video I kind of called him the devil. I called him, he's wrong about some things. It wasn't a video shitting on him. We're just talking about some stuff. We're just talking, It's a good thing where we're discovering things. So in this video, we're gonna talk about some Zen activities because we couldn't finish yesterday. We're gonna talk about things that make you feel chill, man, that make you feel all good inside. It's kind of like retard maxing, but this is more about feeling Zen maxing. When you are retard maxing, you're also kind of Zen maxing in a way, but we're gonna talk about activities, okay? We're gonna talk about comfy things, and this is not about me stealing viewers from Elijah Wong, because if I want to get the most viewers, I'll make a video shitting on Logan Paul. I'll make a video, talking about John Cena. you know that when you're a charismatic chat, you're gonna inspire other people to also try to be charismatic chat. So it's kind of like a virus. So it's like, I try to be positive. We talk about problems sometimes. We gotta talk about the problems. We gotta complain first. Then we talk about fixing the problems. But it gets kind of negative, right? So when you gotta talk about problems so we can fix them, it gets kind of negative. But Elijah Wong, he just got this aura. He's just more positive. So I'm like, you know what? Let me fucking rival him. And I woke up early. Now it's 9:31 a.m. I just got back from the dentist. Got to put like a temporary medicine filling, Close my tooth so I can finally do oil pulling. Amazing. Finally can do oil pulling and eat on it and all that crap. Finally. And I am sleepy. I'm trying to have an energy drink. I threw up. I had a little energy drink. I went outside. I threw up from coughing from the cold air. And we're gonna have some more. We're gonna have a sip. Anyway, so where do we start? This guy Elijah, he's so charismatic, man. Okay, like I said in the last video, he's definitely up to something with the retard maxing. However, you gotta know when you're taking it too far. For some things you wanna think, but for some things he's extremely right. When you had depression like me, where it's kind of like your mind is looking for things to make out problems and worries, your mind worries too much. If you let yourself think too much, worry too much, you're gonna think yourself into a suicide. And I'm not fucking joking, okay? I'm one of the rare people who had like a fucking curse, okay? And I had like these depressions, these fears, where the more you overanalyze, the more you worry, the more it makes problems out of nowhere. It's gonna make you think that you have problems at home, and the more you think about it, the more it finds something to be a problem. And you get in a situation where if you think too much, if you worry too much, you're gonna end up jumping, okay? And there's a lot of people I need to hurt and cause pain to before I die, okay, guys? So let's not do that. There is a difference between thinking in a relaxed state and worrying. Let's not mistake these two. Often we mistake these two. When we talk about retard maxing, people are gonna say, what do you mean I can't think at all? And it's like, when you enter, you ever notice how when you get relaxed and when you're just like chilling, maybe you're fishing, maybe you are working on your car, you're tinkering something, you're just like relaxed. Maybe you're watching a movie and you're in this relaxed mental state, alpha, beta, gamma waves, whatever, right? And thoughts and ideas, solutions just start flowing like a river. They just start coming to you. And when you start to get angry, you start to worry, and this clairvoyance, this mental state is gone, and you can't just easy get ideas. But sometimes you get in the zone. You get in the zone and it's like, oh wow, just ideas and solutions seem to flow out of nowhere, kind of like clairvoyance. So it's definitely, you definitely want to be in that state. And doctors say that it's good to laugh 15 minutes a day. It's very good, healthy for you to laugh, right? Well, with Rhea Ripley, I've been laughing half an hour to an hour per day, so I'm gonna be healthy forever. Thanks to Rhea Ripley and me being autistic, I'm gonna laugh forever. And that's another point for retard maxing. Other people, they don't get the joke. You're like, why are you so autistic? Why are you so weird? Why are you making jokes about kidnapping Rhea Ripley? Why do you call her Auntie Rhea? Why is it so funny? Can't you be normal? Can't you be serious? And it's like, dude, I'm like the Addams family. I'm like Gomez Addams. I find odd things funny. When I decide something's funny, I can do like 6 months. It doesn't get old. I'm like a child that laughs at the same joke. So, but does it matter? Because at the end of the day, I'm fucking laughing 1 hour per day over nothing. and I'm healthy, I'm happy, and you are not laughing, and you're gonna end up in the Looney Tunes house. So this year, one of the most depressing years of my life was just fucking tooth infections and car problems and Bulgarians pissing me off and just fears and depressions. It just fucked my shit up. And if it wasn't for watching female wrestling and watching movies and laughing at Ontario, making Ontario jokes and laughing, who knows what could have happened. So, just like, was it Drake? Who was it? The other guy that said, Ray Ripley is my muse. She's a muse to me. She is a muse, because if it wasn't for Ontario, I wouldn't be so happy, cracking jokes, and could have roped. So, Ontario is a muse, okay? She's got it. She's got it. Is it because she's bitchy? Is it because she acts autistic? Okay? Sometimes, she just can't come to terms to accept this. Sometimes you want to be taken seriously, you want to be respected, but you come out autistic, you come out funny. And there's nothing wrong with that, I'm looking at a picture right here of Yuska and Ray Ripley, and Yuska looks like she's fucking autistic. They look like she's got her face up close, blurring the camera, looking like, they just look fucking autistic, bro. Just confused lesbians, right, with autism. So sometimes you do something and you look autistic and you make people laugh. And it's like big deal, what's wrong with it? I make myself look like a clown on purpose. I don't even give a fuck. I'm gonna act funny. I'm gonna make myself look like a clown because I want to laugh, and I don't have a problem with making my fans laugh. They know when I want to be serious, when I feel like being serious. I finished my book on psychology. Now I'm still writing, upgrading it, adding chapters for free. Reminder to show my book, please buy Psychological Transcendence. I picked one of the hardest to pronounce names for a book, It's not like The Art of Living by Kirill Arshinkov. See how much better it sounds, The Art of Living. Instead I picked Psychological Transcendence by Kirill Arshinkov. Okay, yeah, have fun selling that. Americans, they want to hear something catchy, something, the art of living. They don't want to hear psychological transcendence, It sounded cool to me, but the women, the roasties, bro, they wanna buy a book called How to Fuck Chat, How to Fall in Love with Chat. The art of living, the art of fucking chat. That's what women want to buy. Anyway. So, I could be serious. But it's like, what's the big deal making people laugh? But Ontario, she just, you gotta respect me. I'm a serious woman. You can never make fun of me. It's like, if people are like calling you ugly and disgusting. I can get it, but like, making funny jokes about, who cares? Saying I would put you in a pizza oven and bake you, what's the big deal? You know, we're living in the end of, it's almost 2026, and creepy guys from across the world are making jokes about putting you in a pizza oven and baking you, well, like a pizza pie. You're a successful woman. These men, they're jealous of you. They're jealous. They want to bake you. They want to make jokes about baking you. Because we are known to care about social status and, oh, you're more successful, your job title. Women can never understand, like, lady, I want to be known as a writer in psychology. That's what I want to be known as, a funny comedian guy, writer in psychology, based guy. That's what I want to be known as. I don't want to be known as a senior graphic designer. I'm an art director. Maybe I want to be known as a guy who writes quests and characters for video games, the creative writer of, Vampire the Masquerade. Sounds cool to me. I don't want to be known as product manager. Well, where are you working? I'm a product manager. I'm a successful woman, you better respect me. It's like, dude, when people when people read my book, and I got two YouTuber friends, Chad T.I. and Mr. Bucktold, who deadlifts 800 pounds, bro. He read my book. They read my book, and when they say, oh wow, this is a really good stuff. When my friend, Mr. Britbong, Mr. Hyperbong, who also makes fun of Ray Ripley, he's an electrician. When he talks about what he read in my book, it warms my heart, and it's not really respect. It's like, oh wow, you inspired people. I'm known as a guy who inspires people. I want to tell you, she needs to be respected. She wants to be respected. I wanna inspire people. People say, kiddo, you fucking inspire me, bro. You put some words on a computer, you clack, and I read them, and I'm like, I fucking get up and I became a fucking gladiator, bro. I fucking climbed Mount Everest. Kiddo, you changed my heckin' life, bro. Okay? And that's how we fucking roll. The Darby Allen of writing, the Ray Bradbury. And we need to talk about my dream. We need to talk about my dream, broski. I'm fucking comfy. It's one thing to get a sexual dream. It is well known that you can get very powerful orgasms in sexual dreams. When you sleep, you can get, oof, that's cool. That's awesome. However, it's always the dreams where you dreamt like you were something very, not romantic, but how do I describe it? Something so comfy, so cool that you long for it. You long for it like a beautiful woman, right? So I dreamt before I woke up this morning. I had like a big house. I had like a fucking, I don't know why I dreamt this. Maybe because I was playing The Sims 4 and I was gonna move into this like big house. But I dreamt I had at least 2-story house it was made of like bricks and stone, very dense, old school, right? So I have this fucking old ass castle house, big house, and I remember I was on the second floor, and always in my dreams, always I seem to be attracted to like ornate Victorian age. I seem to be attracted. Everything is like dark wood, dark brown wood, and dark wood and Victorian and ornate, and it's like Victorian stuff, like you would expect. I don't know. How do I describe it? Like some kind of an old museum mansion where everything's fucking, some, I don't know. A writer used to live here. Hemingway used to live here. It's very, it just fucking, I mean, yeah, like Victorian is like the way to describe it. Just like old fucking, old school luxury. And I was on the second floor, and I was just looking at like bookshelves, like what's on the wall, and there was like a bookshelf, and there was like a line of alcohols, like a line of whiskeys and stuff, and I was like, all right, let's try moving some things around. Let's try. I'm gonna get 2 bottles. I'm gonna put them in the other room, just so we can make it more comfy. So I take 2 bottles, and I go to the other room, and again it's like a similar looking place, and I don't know what happened. Like I guess the dream ended, but yeah, just this house, this shelves, the dark wood, the bookshelves. It was so fucking comfy. If you have played the third Thief game, Thief Deadly Shadows, and there's this like mansion level, like yeah, the same, you know. This is not the first time I have dreamed about, old Victorian mansions and me just chilling in there. This is, man, this is a place where you like work in peace, away from Bulgarians, away, kilometers away from any Bulgarian and being able to make noise. Away from Bulgarians, away from gypsies. Just a place where you make inventions, in a place where you write books, a place where you write masterpieces, right? And you're just comfy. It's time to comfy, Max, okay? Man. And la la dee la la da. What can I say? Yeah, like I've had dreams before, and I'm always in my dreams. I'm always in some fucking comfy ass, with the kind of place that has a fireplace, with the fucking ornate shit, and just big, beautiful, old style windows, you know. The tall, round windows with the fucking, just like a museum, and that's where I belong, baby. Now, when I play The Sims 4, I'm always making these like, I like modern house with like bright colors. Like I wanna have red, orange, you know, green, all kinds of colors. Big, modern style. You know, like the big modern houses with the big windows and the bright colors and everything's like modern. I like this too, but I guess I have multiple tastes. You know, the like Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm like the Yugo spirit in me likes the ornate stuff, right? So I guess I have multiple tastes. And another comfy thing that I want to mention, I always dream about going into some kind of a little grocery store who has all these like candies and chocolates that I haven't tried before. This is not about, it's not about that I want to eat chocolate, it's about just the wonder of like you're a kid and you're seeing all these things that you haven't tried and say, oh wow, this is from another country, this is from, you know, it's stuff we've never tried before. What does it taste like, you know? And sometimes like once a year I will have this dream, and it's like it's some kind of a store, and I feel like I've been there. I feel like in the dream I feel like I've been here in real life, that this store exists somewhere, and I go there and say, oh shit, look at all this shit, look at all these snacks and candy and chocolate bars, and they got all these cool shit. And I loved, when I was a kid, I loved fucking just browsing, just like looking around stores like a girl, you know. But it's like things that I haven't tried. And back in the old days, new things were like popping all the time, and they have all these little stores, and each store would like take stuff from different countries, and there was a lot of diversity. Nowadays, most of the big corporations have assimilated the smaller companies, so now everything is like Nestle and Maggie and Coca-Cola and Pepsi, and you don't see like a lot of surviving little, there's not a lot of diversity on like brands, okay? Like in Bulgaria you might have 7 brands of cheese, okay, but if you look at candy bars, you're gonna find out there's like 4 big companies in Bulgaria, and then there's like the, you know, the Nestle, the Sushert, Milka, you know. But it's like that's it. Whatever these 4 companies have, there's not like a little like beer with IPS where you have like 100 different small batch beers. This is it's not like that anymore with candy bars and stuff. So I don't know, but I think Yorkie used to be like a separate small company who was just like making Yorkie bars, and then Nestle bought them, and now it's like Nestle Yorkie, right? And it sucks. When I was a little kid, the premium brand of ice cream was called Delta, and it was a Greek company, and boy, They were made with real cream. They were like fucking they were fucking good, bro. They were fucking good. Delta was like a fucking premium brand, and then Nestle bought Delta, and so it became Nestle Delta, and they started putting fucking gum guar. They started putting all these tree gums in the fucking ice cream, and it's like, oh, now we can use less cream. Now we can use less cream, and the ice cream is gonna be more stable, and because there's gum guar, there's all these gums. Now I can use less cream, and it's still gonna look like ice cream, and then they completely removed the Delta name, so now it's just like Nestle ice cream, and it's fucking garbage. It's legitimate, it's like small, it's like fucking small, and it's fucking expensive garbage, complete garbage. But man, and we had like the people's brand, the Volkswagen. We had Darko. And Darko, man, that was the bomb. That was like it's good ice cream, and it's tasty, and there's all kinds of like different variations, and it was they had fucking kiwi flavored. They had these little square boxes. It's like, you wanna try kiwi, you wanna try strawberry. Where can you find kiwi flavor nowadays? Green, you know. Everything's fucking vanilla, chocolate, cookie dough. Because of the dumb women, you gotta do the cookie dough flavor. The normies that dumb women like, you know. And it's all these fucking NPC normie flavors, bro. It's like tiramisu and cookie dough and chocolate and vanilla and maybe strawberry. But like back then, and this company was making like fucking kiwi flavor. You got fucking, you know, rare stuff. I remember I bought like a small like ice cream making machine, and I made banana. I made banana sorbet with real bananas, and man, this stuff smells and tastes like bananas. It's fucking good, bro. It's fucking good, I'm telling you. It's fucking good, mate. It's fucking good. What else? Nowadays, I guess if you go to like a real ice cream place, a gelato place, and they have like all these flavors, so it's actually okay, you know. They got like fucking 20 flavors, bro. They got fucking, that's cool. You can get the pineapple, you can get the fucking blueberries. They got everything, bro. And we got an Asian man in the server. We got an Asian man on the Discord. A South Korean man. And I'm like, it's time for you to start earning your upkeep, to start earning your fucking place in my cult. My Discord is a cult, okay? People that can help me fix my car, and when I don't know what to do, I can ask them what to do, okay? A cult. And what's our objective? Just like in Code Simulator, every cult has to have like an aspiration, a purpose. What is our aspiration or purpose? Kidnapping Rhea Ripley. taking Ontario away. That's the purpose. And boy, does she has some fucking shoulders on her, bro. Ontario, don't be angry when we make like show these jokes. Like, it's not. You Sky has a fucking retarded baby face. You Sky looks like a fucking, well, okay. Okay? You Sky has a fucking. She has a baby with autism face, okay? So, you having broad shoulders, you can see how that's not a problem. Nobody cares, okay? Inside Redpill's mind, you know, she's like, I care so much about my shoulders. Oh. Lady, whoever said, I don't want to date this woman, she has, her shoulders are too big, I don't want to date her, she's a freak. It's like, nobody said that ever, okay? Fucking relax. I think they dropped Ontario when she was a baby. They dropped her in the Asterix and Obelix mixture, you know, the fucking punch, the druidic punch. They dropped her. Her shoulders fell in the potion, and she's fucking coming all buff without steroids, you know. Well, what magic potion was it? Popeye the Sailor rubbed some fucking spinach. Popeye the Sailor rubbed some spinach on the shoulder. He's like that fucking swole. Anyway, I can't look at Yuska. I'm gonna fucking throw up, bro. Yuska looks like a fucking. I can't look at her. Like, legit. Okay, I'm gonna fucking throw up, bro. Okay? What's with the weird smell? Weird. What's with the weird smell, bro? Holy shit, Jason Baja looks absolutely disgusting. Jason Baja looks absolutely disgusting. His arms are fucking small. His body looks fucking disgusting. Like, dude, you look fucking horrible, man. Melting candle, like, yeah, he looks fucking disgusting, bro. He looks fucking disgusting. Fucking hell, mate. He looks fucking disgusting. Yeah, well, we forgot that we were supposed to be talking about Zen activities, right, guys?